Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Um, I'm a little late to my own shit, so I apologize. First of all, let me just allow me to reintroduce myself to you, baby. Come on, ride this wave, baby. Come on, ride this wave. Good morning. Good morning. I did a double, and I'm a little tired, but I don't want to talk about Mr. Jeter. I don't want to talk about him right now. I want to talk about the healing process, my healing process. I keep saying the, and I want to tell y'all about my business. Okay, so for one, right? Hold on, because we breaking a fast together, right? And it would not be complete if you don't have your tea or your coffee. So make sure y'all got either or. I have coffee and I got a new creamer. It's called vanilla caramel, and seems to be okay. Seems to be okay. So I'm testing it out now. But let me tell y'all, right? And getting back to me, and I hope just it's clear. And getting back to me, I have been making a lot of small purchases for myself, and I am excited about it. Like, check this shit out. So I originally thought that Mr. Gene and I would be together, and I already knew way ahead of time. I said, well, for Christmas, even though I'm in the process of changing the idea of Christmas. But for Christmas, I said, you know what? I'm gonna get him a Versace robe. I think that's gonna be so sexy for him to have that. I think that'd be dope. Well, in actuality, I believe that I wanted one for myself. And so that's what I did. I got myself, I treated myself to a Versace robe. I said, bitch, if you going to be hoiting on the inside, you ain't always got to look like what you're going through. So my healing process, at least a large part of it, because internally I have to be uncomfortable. On the outside, baby, I'm going to be comfortable. I'm going to be comfortable. I'm going to be stylish. I'm going to be looking good. Because healing ain't always got to look like pain, you know? And this is my coinciding. I'm looking for the words. This is me coinciding and transitioning the meaning of a strong Black woman. Instead of holding everything in, like, you don't want to, because some people don't want to admit, I don't know, they don't want to admit, even to themselves, that they're going through things. This is a fucking life. We are spirits. We are energy living a human experience. And so these experiences that we have, we don't necessarily have to always like play the part. And you're entitled to feel whatever it is that you feel because of whatever it is that you're going through. I don't want to take away from that. I just want to say that however you're dealing with it, it doesn't always have to be so confined. It doesn't always have to be so defined. Like, I'm a strong woman, and so strong women cry by themselves, or strong women don't tell all their problems. Now, granted, you don't have to tell them to the audience, you don't have to tell them to anyone. Just get it out. even if it's with the universe, even if you're sitting by yourself, get it out. Don't hold it all in. Right. And so while I'm going through my process, baby, yeah, I got me a nice little robe. It's warm, it's comfortable, and it's probably honestly not better than any other robe you may get um on the street, because in any discount store, because comfort clothing is comfort clothing. I just likes whatever feel good on my skin. But because of the label, I'm like, damn, Versace made some dope robes. Kind of like back in the face, Lord Jesus. Back in the days when Ghostface used to come on stage with clothes, or Ghostface Killer from Wu-Tang used to be in certain videos with certain rock. I can't remember the robes he had though. I want to say they was Polo, maybe they was Gucci. I'm not really sure, but nevertheless, comfort clothes is comfort clothes. And so I decided to be comfort in style. Now, this isn't the only robe that I bought. Check this out. So again, I'm watching Harlem Nights. This is a while back. Sip and chat with me, y'all. Sip and chat. I was watching Harlem Nights. When you watch movies over and over again, there's something more every time you watch them. So maybe you're paying more attention, or maybe it's just meaning some things to be pointed out. I don't know. But I believe this is the scene where either Eddie Murphy had shot Jasmine Guy, or Eddie Murphy had gotten to the shootout with the four guys in the street. Either way, Quick was his name. Quick rushed to Richard Pryor's house to let him know what was going on. He's knocking on the door in a panic. Richard Pryor comes downstairs in his robe, a badass motherfucking robe. I don't know if it was a robe or if it was a smoker's jacket, but it was houndstooth. If you know a little bit about the dialogue in fashion, houndstooth is kind of like it's a I don't want to say plaid print, but I'm going to show you. Because as I was shopping for my comfort clothing, I found a very similar robe. Man, I was so excited because, like, wow. Seriously. So the houndstooth robe, I only want to say it's a plaid print because it is a fine, not even asymmetrical. It's just like you'll see. I'm gonna show you, but the robe Richard Pryor had on was bad. I didn't find the exact robe, but when I saw it, it just put me directly in the mind of it, and I got it for myself, and I'm mad hype about that. I bought me some slippers, and I'm waiting for them to come because I ordered them. I bought me one pair of very pretty girly slippers, and then I bought me a pair of UGG slippers. I like UGG slippers. I actually have a pair already, but they're a little bit worn. And so if I'm gonna be having an attitude, if I'm gonna be crying, if I'm gonna be going through all this shit I'm going through, baby, I'm gonna be going through it in style, honey. At least I've been feeling good. I like shit that feel good to my skin. Like, when you put it on, it's almost like a second skin. You just glide into that motherfucker. I like shit like that. And it's not always necessarily silk and satins, if that's what you're thinking. Sometimes it can be cottons. It can be flannel. It just depends on how they made for me, So yes, I'm going to show you that robe too, but I have to get up and get it, and I'll have to leave from the screen. And I know that's not necessarily a bad thing, but I'm just give me a minute about that. Before I show you the robe, I wanted to tell you about the business that I have created. I did a small kind of, I don't want to say a commercial, but I did a small debriefing on the business that I have created, and I am definitely looking forward to it. So the name of the business, maybe you have seen me tag it in some of my posts. That is my way of slowly introducing it, and that is my trademark. The name of my business is Untamed Sage, right? And it is dedicated mainly to women, mainly, but it does not exempt men. And in the springtime, I will host a series of lunches, brunches, dinners, small gatherings, because that's just my preference. Small gatherings. It is more personal, a little more intimate, and is definitely going with the idea that I have for this business. So in the small gatherings, it is basically it's a number of things depending on how you come into the space. It won't ever be at the same space. They have too many venues that you can rent that is going to be just the cutest space for the theme at the time. All gatherings will be themed. They'll all be themed. Um, and what I'm doing, or what I'm trying to do, is create a safe, healthy, healing environment, even if it's just for a temporary amount of time. All right. We will have um a couple of drinks, but they'll be light drinks. It won't be nothing heavy, so it'll be wine or champagne. We'll have light uh dinner, and I'm talking about whether it's brunch, whether it's dinner, um whatever it is that the event is attuned to at the time, it will be something light. It's not going to be nothing heavy. um I have spoken to some caterers. They gave me the okay to go ahead and put their names out there. They're willing to partake. I'm so appreciative of them. So I have Dab of Dreas pulling up, baby. Dab of Dreas. I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you, even with the simplest of cuisine, of a meal, it is so delicious. I'm guarantee you're gonna enjoy it. I guarantee. I also have Miss Kitty's Kitchen. All right, pulling up. She just said, let me know the word and I'm pulling up. Baby, when I'm talking, when I tell you love in hands, when I tell you love is in the food, when I tell you that during our dialogue and our discussions about healing and women empowerment and the betterment of women, and I kind of want to change the narrative that the women's empowerment series that a lot of people have. A lot of people, women, a lot of women that I know have attended a lot of events like that, and I noticed a lot of comments that they're frustrated because it's not empowerment per se. They say there's a lot of angry women there, and rightfully so. We're entitled to our feelings. That's just what we're entitled to. But if it's possible, I would like to change the narrative just to say that whatever it is, the topic at hand, whatever it is that we're choosing to speak on, whatever emotions we're choosing to share at the time. If you angry, you angry. If you hurt, you hurt. But I don't want that to become the essence of the gathering. The essence of the gathering is to get some type of perspective and to begin a journey of healing. So I am not expecting anyone that comes to disperse all of their personal information. You are not me. I am not expecting me from you. Even if you just came to sit and listen, that is fine. I'm going to have guest speakers there. I have people with experience like myself that I'll be speaking. But I have the great man, when I tell you, man, my sisters are so great. I have sisters that are nurses. I have sisters that are dietitians. I have sisters that are therapists, and they're either, well, the therapists that I know is two of them. They're in school right now obtaining their masters. One is obtaining her bachelor's. And so They will be guest speakers there. And it won't be much of your time. We won't take up much of your time, but we are going to have a great time together. What made me think of this is the process of the healing that I am going through. I don't know if any of this is helping anyone, but if I could just reach one in some type of way, if I can affect one in one type of way, then I feel blessed. It makes me feel good that I've been able to help someone, because hurt in any capacity is just what the fuck it is. It's hurt. Some type of trauma, some level of trauma has happened for you to be able to identify this hurt. If it's some type of way that we can help each other, because I know in my healing, I can't speak for everyone. I'm just talking about my experience, and I don't mean to sound selfish, but in my experience, my healing, I have to, in order me to heal inside, I need gatherings of sincere and genuine people. And maybe that'll help other people too. I was totally surprised in my venting sessions that I have, whether it be on Facebook or whether it be on my YouTube channel, of the feedback that I've been getting from people. It's like outstanding. I have duality with it. It saddens me that people that I care about so much are also being hurt and going through these life-defying turning points. You know, that hurts that they're going through that. At the same token, it gives me some kind of comfort that I'm not going through it alone, and that we can exchange dialogue and kind of help each other through the process, no matter how different or how similar the experiences are. I've had people inbox me just positive things, and it just makes me feel so good. They just say, I listen to you and your story sounds very similar to mine, or I listen to you and I find certain things that you say to be true, and I can apply some of it to my information. And just that alone makes me feel so good. But it is surprising. It's shocking. Because in our pain as a black woman, we're so silent about it. And again, I'm not shooting at nobody. My shit is hosted. I'm not shooting at anybody. I'm just saying that, during these lunches and brunches and small gatherings, maybe we'll be able to help each other. So there will be tickets that's sold to these events. The tickets will not be outlandish. They won't be ridiculous. The location will always be a secret location until your ticket is purchased. The environment in itself is going to be so phenomenal. I'm telling you, I promise you, you're going to enjoy yourself. I am in pursuit of a certain theme, so I am looking for a bottle boy. You know how they have the bottle girls at the club? Well, I'm looking for a bottle boy. Or maybe I don't necessarily need a bartender, but the idea is to have a nice looking male be able to serve us, right? I guess it could be a woman, but that's just, and I'm sure we could serve ourselves. This will not happen at every event. It just goes according to the theme of the event of that particular time. So I want to put that bug in your ear. I'm looking forward to seeing y'all there. When I say small gathering, it just won't be large. I don't need a very large space, even if I have to have several events, but I'm looking for y'all to be there. I want to thank my sisters right off the top. And if you listen to some of my YouTube channels, oh shit, the time is going by so fast. Already 20 minutes. So I'm going to get ready and go. I'm not going to keep taking up your time. But if you listen to any of my other lives, you'll know that everyone that is dear to me and that I have a close bond with, I have like these pet names that I give them. And so in shouting them out, I'm gonna call them by their pet names because I don't want to put their government out there. I don't ever want to offend my sisters. So I gotta shout my sensei out, right? I call him my sensei. I gotta shout out Sensei. I gotta shout out Miko. I gotta shout out my Libra scale. I gotta shout out my Gemini. Um, I gotta shout out Gaga, right? Because this experience for me honestly has been fucking traumatizing. It has been hard for me, especially this breakup. And some days I'll call them and be as soon as they answer the phone, I'm like, I'm going off. And they listen and they're patient with me. And after I can get a breath, then I can say, well, I hope I didn't, fuck your day up, or I hope I didn't, I hope you had the space for this, because everybody going through their own shit. But I'm still a work in progress, and I'm thankful that they're patient with me, that they're working with me. I gotta shout KC out. I gotta shout out KC. I have to shout out Ray, right? I have to shout out my fly girl. Sometimes I call Ray Cocoa Puff because she's just a beautiful ball of chocolate. Word. And I don't want to be disrespectful. I hope I'm not forgetting anyone. I hope not. But I'm going to be doing these series. Untamed Sage is the name of the business. I'll start the lunches and dinners and social gatherings in the springtime. I'm waiting for the spring because this is hibernation season. Fall and winter is the time where I usually lay low, focus on the bag, and create something better, something more that I can add to the beautiful weather of the springtime. Spring is perfect weather. We are flowers, baby. Spring is when we bloom. Spring is when we blossom. No matter what we may have been through or no matter what we're going through, that's when the flowers bloom. So the series is going to start in the springtime. I'll be looking for y'all to pull up with me, pull up on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be looking for that. And I'm glad that y'all, oh shit, I don't even want my coffee to get cold. I'm glad that y'all tuned in with me. Now, I'm going to show y'all this robe, right? I'm going to show y'all this robe. This is my little picture in the back. I just got that painting. It is so sexy. Let me see if I can. No. Because I'm on my PC, y'all. I'm on my PC. Can you see that? It is a man and a woman making love, and look at her womb. Look at her womb, but there's a fire. Baby. Ah! Okay. So I'm going to get this robe. Hold on. Let me just turn this screen on. Oh, let me turn this screen around. All right. Turn the screen around. I'm going to show y'all the robe. And then when y'all look at Harlem Nights, remember this robe. I think it was a smoker jacket, but check this shit out. Oh, nope. I didn't even hang it up yet. It's still in the bag. My bad. So I'm going to show this to y'all. But think about the event. Think about attending the event, because I'm looking forward to seeing y'all there. You see this? This is a houndstooth pattern. I'm going to open it eventually. This is a houndstooth pattern right here. And this here is velvet. And This is the robe. This is it's not plaid, but only reason I was comparing it to plaid is because of the way like the box pattern is. But yeah. But this is a houndstooth robe. And man, oh man. So when you get to Harlem Nights and shit, I want you to look at that smoking jacket or robe that Richard Pryor had on. It's a bad mama jamma. I want y'all to have a wonderful and blessed day. I'm really looking forward to seeing y'all in the springtime. Um, Years and years of trauma through different experiences, life experiences, be it a relationship, situationship, because sometimes they transition into either or. Situation turns into relation kind of backtracks a little and turns to situation, aka it's complicated. Um, at some of the lunches or brunches, again, depending on the theme, there will be some men that's invited. And only because maybe they'll be able to assist us in some type of masculine perspective. I have spoken to some of my male friends that I know, male friends that I know. I've spoken to some of my male friends about this. Um, they've agreed to show up, and I just think it's gonna be dope AF. It's gonna be dope as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Whenever it just all depends on the theme. We'll see how it goes with each one. It won't be a large panel of males, but like I said, I have already spoken to some just to get some type of male perspective or male idea, and they may not have all the answers. But it's just good to have dialogue with our counterparts. So with that, I want y'all to have a wonderful day. I am going to finish up my coffee. I'm going to go into meditation and I am going to get up with you guys later. It's already been a half an hour. I took up enough of your time, but I thank you so much for breaking the fast with me today. Peace and blessings to y'all. And yeah, Untamed Sage. The abbreviation of Untamed Sage are the letters US. And the words US, when you put them together, stands for us, not United States. The hell with that. Untamed Sage is for us women, for the embedment of women. And I really look forward to seeing y'all there. I appreciate you even thinking about it and giving me any of your time. And I promise you, you will enjoy yourself no matter which theme that you show up to. Peace and blessing to y'all. Have a wonderful, safe, and blessed day. Later.